together again on another Friday. And man, I've been looking forward to gathering with you. I've been watching on from the sidelines, all excited to get involved. So here I am.
You're here.
I'm so glad to be with you. And hey, if it's your first time with us at Riverview Youth, we want to say a huge warm welcome to you. If you've gathered with us physically before, welcome to our online platform. Or if you're new altogether, it's so good to have you with us. We want to get you connected as best as we can. So how do we do that?
Well, guys, as you know, we are doing our digital connect groups right now, but if you haven't joined one yet, click on the button below and we can get you connected. Alternatively, you can also go to rvc.co/youthconnect and sign up to be a part of a connect group.
Yeah, we want to do faith and life together and encourage one another in the midst of what is a difficult and a challenging season. And, you know, I was being reminded during the week that we serve and we worship a redeeming God. And what I mean by that is we worship a God who brings good out of bad. We worship a God who brings life out of death. We worship a God who brings beauty from ashes.
Yeah.
And you see, God doesn't always do that by just bringing his magical hand into earth and fixing things. He actually does it through partnering with you and I. And so I want to encourage you, Riverview Youth, to partner with God in the midst of maybe what's a bad situation to bring about the goodness of God.
Amen.
You know, so your parents right now, they're walking through an uncharted season. They've never parented through a global pandemic before. So do what you can to bring about the goodness of God. Support them, love them, care for them. You know, that person maybe at school or maybe that you have worked with, you know, be kind to them, be generous to them. Allow the goodness of God to shine through a dark and difficult time. You know, I've been so encouraged over the last couple of weeks because I've seen the hand of God, the redeeming hand of God at work through what is, of course, a difficult time. So I want to encourage you, partner with God about bringing about his goodness and his glory.
Absolutely. And yeah, as the Bible encourages us, let's always be ready to give reason for the hope that we have in Jesus. Let's not be ashamed and shrink back in moments where we actually have an opportunity to tell people about maybe why we have peace in a time where there is no peace around us. And also, guys, just remember, like, if there's people in your world that could actually benefit from being a part of this stream or being a part of maybe your digital connect group, why don't you invite them
to
come and be a part of our online community? God's doing so much cool stuff. And again, I feel like this is a great opportunity for us to invite people in, even that haven't been to youth before.
So good. Now, we are about to do something that we do pretty much every single Friday night. That is open word. And tonight, we're going to be reading from Isaiah 53, 1 through to 12. It's going to come up somewhere here. There it is, wherever it is. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to go and find your Bible. Don't pause the video, just run and get your Bible. You can run it. Maybe it's in your bedroom, or maybe all you need to do is open up a new tab. Don't do it on this tab. Don't lose us. Open up a new tab, type in Isaiah 53, 1 through to 12. And tonight, we have got a special guest reading for us.
We do.
An absolute treat. So reading Isaiah 53, 1 through to 12, we are going to throw right now to Miss Erin Cook.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing some open word, and we're going to be reading from Isaiah 53. So, Zoe, why don't you grab your Bible?
Good idea, Erin. See you guys later.
All right, let's read, everyone. Who has believed our message, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? He grew up before him like a tender shoot, and like a root out of dry ground. He had no beauty or majesty to attract us to him, nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by all mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain. Like one from whom people hide their faces, he was despised, and we held him in low esteem. Surely he took pain and bore our suffering, yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. We all like sheep have gone astray, each of us have turned to our own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as sheep before his shearers in silence, so he did not open his mouth. By oppression and judgment he was taken away. Yet who of this generation protested? For he was cut off from the land of the living. For the transgression of my people he was punished. He was assigned a grave with the wicked, and with the rich in his death, though he had done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it was the Lord's will to crush him and cause him to suffer. And though the Lord makes his life an offering for sin, he will see his offspring and prolong his days, and the will of the Lord will prosper in his hand. After he has suffered, he will see the light of life and be satisfied. By his knowledge, my righteous servant will justify many, and he will bear their iniquities. Therefore I will give him a portion among the great, and he will divide the spoils with the strong, because he poured out his life unto death, and was numbered with the transgressions. For he bore the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressors.
So good. Thank
That's
you,
awesome.
Erin.
So good.
And hey, as we mentioned a couple of weeks ago, if you've got a video or a prayer or just something that God's been speaking to you about that you'd like to share with us, why don't you send us a video, because we'd love to share it with our community.
That's right. Now we are about to move into our digital connect groups.
Woohoo!
Youth is not over. We're about to start our alpha content. So make sure you get in your digital connect groups, get the video chat going, have fun, send some gifts through. Boys, play Fortnite, do whatever you got to do. We're going to dive into our alpha content and have some conversations. We might even see you there. But otherwise, we will see you next Friday for another edition of Riverview Youth Online.
You sure will. Bye, guys.
Bye.